Time is a river. It flows, relentless and deep, carving canyons through the bedrock of history. We often see it from a distance, as a line on a map or a date in a book. But what if we could step into that river? What if we could feel its current pull us back, not just by years, but by millennia? Imagine standing where empires were born, where gods were worshipped, and where the very foundations of our world were laid, stone by monumental stone. This is not just a journey of the mind. It is a journey of the senses, an exploration into the very soul of humanity's past. We are about to walk through worlds that have long since vanished, yet their echoes remain. Listen closely, can you hear it? It is the faint whisper of sandals on stone, the distant clang of a blacksmith's hammer, the murmur of a forgotten language. Our journey begins now, as we peel back the layers of dust and myth. We will travel across continents and centuries, seeking not just to see these places, but to understand them. Our first destination lies along the fertile banks of a great river, where civilization bloomed under the watchful eyes of pharaohs and deities. The air grows warmer, thick with the scent of sand and time. Our adventure has begun. We find ourselves in Egypt. The sun, a brilliant molten orb, hangs low in the sky, casting long, dramatic shadows across the land. Before us stands the Temple of Karnak. It is not a single building, but a city of temples. A vast complex built and expanded over 2,000 years. Its scale is almost impossible to grasp. This was the heart of the ancient world's most enduring civilization, a place of immense power, profound faith. We step into the great hypostyle hall, and here we must pause. 134 colossal columns rise up, a forest of stone, each one carved with intricate hieroglyphs that tell tales of gods, pharaohs. Sunlight pierces the gloom in sharp golden shafts, illuminating clouds of ancient dust. These pillars were designed to humble all who entered. Even today, thousands of years later, they succeed completely. But Karnak holds secrets beyond its staggering architecture. We move away from the main hall, into a less visited corridor. The air is cooler, the silence more profound. Our torchlight scans across the walls, revealing something unexpected. An infographic, carved directly into the stone. It details the treaty between the Egyptians and the Hittites. One relief seems to show a complex star chart, suggesting a sophisticated understanding of astronomy. Was this a celestial observatory hidden within the temple walls? Scholars still debate its true purpose. As we leave Karnak, the setting sun bathes the entire complex in a fiery red glow, and we are left to wonder what other secrets these colossal stones continue to keep. Our journey now takes us north, across the Mediterranean, to the heart of an empire that shaped the Western world. We are in Rome, not the bustling modern city, but the ghost of its former self, the Roman Forum. We stand on the Palatine Hill, looking down as the last light of day softens the hard edges of the ruins below. From this vantage point, the Forum unfolds like a sprawling three-dimensional map of power. There, the remains of the Senate House, where decisions that affected millions were made. We descend into the Forum itself, walking along the Via Sacra, the sacred way. The cobblestones beneath our feet are the very same stones trodden by Caesar's legions, by Cicero, by emperors and slaves alike. The air is still and heavy. Now, all that remains are broken columns and arches that frame the sky. It is a place of profound melancholy, a testament to the fact that even the greatest of empires are, in the end, mortal. We focus on a seemingly unremarkable object near the Arch of Septimius Severus, the lapis niger, the black stone. It is a small square of black marble, protected by a simple modern railing. But excavations beneath it revealed something extraordinary. An altar and a stone block inscribed with some of the earliest known Latin script. The inscription carries a dire curse against anyone who would dare disturb this sacred spot. Legend whispers that this is the tomb of Romulus, the mythical founder of Rome himself. As darkness settles, the Forum transforms. It is said that at night, one can almost hear the whispers of the past carried on the breeze. The Roman Forum is more than a collection of ruins. It is a stage, now empty, where one of the greatest dramas in human history was played out. And its final act still serves as a powerful warning. We travel now across the Atlantic, into the dense, humid jungles of the Yucatan Peninsula. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and the calls of unseen creatures. Through a break in the canopy, a breathtaking structure emerges, the Pyramid of El Castillo at Chichen Itza. It is a masterpiece of Maya engineering and astronomy. It is not just a temple, it is a calendar carved in stone. 4 stairways, each with 91 steps, plus the top platform, together equal 365. This was a civilization deeply connected to the cosmos, and this pyramid was its most spectacular instrument. We stand before it as the sun begins its descent on the vernal equinox. This is the moment a remarkable phenomenon occurs. As the sun sinks lower, a shadow begins to form on the balustrade of the northern staircase. It is not a solid, static shadow. It moves. Slowly, with breathtaking precision, triangles of light and shadow merge, creating the illusion of Kukulkan, the feathered serpent god, descending to earth. It appears to be slithering down the side of the pyramid, connecting the temple at the top with the carved serpent head at the bottom. This celestial alignment is a stunning display, but it hints at a deeper, more mysterious knowledge. How did the Maya achieve such astronomical precision without the tools we possess today? But Chichen Itza also holds a darker secret. Not far from the Great Pyramid lies the sacred cenote, a massive natural well. This was not a source of drinking water, it was a place of sacrifice. Dredging revealed gold, jade, and skeletal remains. This juxtaposition of sublime astronomical knowledge and brutal ritual sacrifice is the central enigma of the Maya. A civilization of genius and terror, its full story remains shrouded in the jungle mist. Our final journey takes us to the arid plains of modern-day Pakistan, to the banks of the Indus River. Here lies what is perhaps the greatest archaeological puzzle of all, the city of Mohenjo-Daro. There are no grand pyramids here, no colossal statues of kings. What we find is something far more revolutionary for its time, a meticulously planned city. We stand on the high ground of the citadel and look down upon a grid of streets, as orderly as any modern city plan. This was a metropolis that flourished over 4,000 years ago. We walk through its wide, straight avenues. The houses are built of uniform baked bricks. Almost every home had its own bathroom and access to a sophisticated city-wide covered drainage system. The sheer orderliness is unsettling. There are no palaces to distinguish a king from the populace, no grand temples to a state religion. The most famous artifact found here is not a crown or a scepter, but a small stone seal. It depicts a horned figure seated in a meditative pose and surrounded by animals. Beside the figure is a script, a complex series of symbols that remains completely undeciphered. This is the ultimate secret of the Indus Valley civilization. They left behind cities built for thousands, but not a single word we can read. Around 1900 BC, the city was abandoned. The people seem to have simply left. Mohenjo-Daro is a ghost city in the truest sense. It is a masterpiece of urban planning without a planner, a complex society without a known leader, and a detailed script without a translation. Our journey through time must now come to an end. We have walked with pharaohs in the stone forests of Karnak. We debated with senators in the spectral Roman Forum. We witnessed a serpent god descend from the heavens at Chichen Itza. We have marveled at the silent, orderly streets of Mohenjo-Daro. Each site, a world unto itself. Each artifact, a message in a bottle, washed ashore on the banks of our modern age. They are magnificent, they are mysterious, and they are, in a very real sense, a part of us. They represent the dawn of our own complex world. These ancient civilizations, though separated by vast oceans and millennia, were all driven by the same fundamental human impulses. The impulse to build, to create something that would outlast a single lifetime. The impulse to understand the cosmos, and the impulse to create order out of chaos. Yet, for all we have learned, the mysteries endure. History is not a closed book. It is an ongoing investigation, and these ancient worlds are the most compelling cold cases of all. And so we are left with a profound sense of connection. The thread of human ingenuity, curiosity, and ambition runs unbroken from these ancient worlds to our own. They are not merely ruins. They are the foundations upon which our own civilization is built. They serve as a powerful reminder of our incredible potential for greatness and our capacity for ruin. To study them is to study ourselves. And to walk in their shadows is to understand that while empires may fall and stones may crumble, the quest to leave a mark on the world is, and always will be, eternal.